Standing here with me is David Blanding. Thank you for being here on Bouncearound Charleston. Also, Carol Combs. Thank you for being here, guys.
Thank you for having me as well.
Awesome, appreciate it. Now, you guys, I hear that you guys had a tremendous event that took place on Thursday, October 22nd.
Yes.
And it was over in Manning, South Carolina. Okay. And it was actually benefiting the flood victims and survivors.
Yes.
Now, before you give us a recap of what actually took place, because I heard great things about this event, what inspired you, Carol, to have this desire to create this event or to help the victims?
Well, what actually inspired me was when I went to volunteer at the Scotch Branch High School, and I saw the need, and I saw the hurt, and I saw the pain that the people were experiencing because of everything that they have lost. Wow. And it inspired me, and I asked myself a question: what more can I do? Because I actually went out there just to give out snack bags to the children.
Okay.
And that was my inspiration, just seeing the suffering of the people of Clarendon County.
Wow, so you just jumped into action and just...
Jumped in, both feet running, right in there.
Love it, love it. And I hear over in that area that you guys had a lot of people misplaced from the homes over at, it was a camp there, or?
Yeah. Actually, there was a camp that was provided for the people that were displaced, Camp Bob Cooper.
Okay.
They originally started out at the school, but when school was ready to start back, they needed someplace else to go. So, interesting story is that when they were transitioning over to Camp Bob Cooper, the council member of Somerton, Dr. David.
Well, actually, that was the administrator of Clarendon County.
Okay.
Mr. David Epperson, along with myself and Pastor Johnson of Talcott Baptist Church, and my husband, Mr. Ronald Combs. We were down there, and we made it happen for the people of Clarendon, and the director of the facility at Camp Bob Cooper received us with open arms, all the families.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, she's being a little modest about the situation.
Is she?
but actually, from what I heard, the director of this thing heard about what she has done at the school. Okay. And he was over the place looking, trying to find out, where's Carol Combs? Where's Carol Combs? I need to find out who this person is. So when he found her, she was, didn't want to overstep her boundaries, but she wanted to do so much for the community and for the victims. So, she went to him and expressed that to him. And he said, due to what I have already heard you've been doing, I want to place you over this project and getting these people inside of Camp Bob Cooper and making sure they get the proper housing and they get the proper things that they need in order to try to halfway make it while they're there, And not only that, what really stood out to me the most, not only is this my sister, by the way, for those of you who know, what really stood out about me to most of this was...
You guys look just alike, by the
way. She wasn't affected by the flood as far as her home being damaged or any water rising up. But yet she was there and actually stayed at Camp Bob Cooper with these people, for days, a couple of weeks, and helped and assisted them. Like I said, she made that her home. Her kids even caught the school bus from there on certain days to go, to school or whatever the case may be. And I think that was real big because a lot of us, if it's not us, we sit back and we say, it's not me, so, we might help from afar, but she actually got involved.
That's definitely love in action, so you're a prime example.
So she'll be modest on that. But on the other hand, me, like I said, when she told me and I saw what she was doing, you can't help but want to take part too.
Definitely.
So, I'm currently living in Maryland, but when I saw what was going on, I said, I want to get down there and get involved as well. And so far, we hit the ground, we ran, and this event that took place, it was just one of the many things that we're going to do to help this community. And not only just Clarendon County, but all communities that's affected by any type of natural disasters.
Definitely. I love to see how this community has pulled together during this time, and not only just on the heels of this successful event that just took place. You guys are going to continue to encourage contributions to come in so that people. It takes a process for people to rebuild.
Yes.
Right. So definitely, you guys have. If you guys are interested in giving or getting involved in this movement, their email is hope4clarendoncounty@gmail.com. And you can also make PayPal donations. The name is Hope for Clarendon County as well. So all the information will be up and provided for you guys as well. So I mean, in that time, you guys being two vessels, being active in your community during this trying time, how can you encourage other people to get involved in their communities as well?
Well, just get out there and try to find out what's the need, and just trying to do whatever you can to meet the need. And needless to say that I had the mayor of our town. He was very supportive, Mayor Mack. And I thank God for my pastor, Reverend Chandler of St. Mark's Missionary Baptist Church in the Silver Pinewood community. He was a lot of help as well as far as the transportation. So I had a lot of people that was willing to work with me and help me make everything happen as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. How would you encourage for others to get involved?
I would encourage everyone that if you're out there and you see something that needs to be done in your community, regardless of what it is, you know, we don't have to necessarily wait for a natural disaster to happen, but there can be anything, a variety of things, from teen pregnancy to crisis intervention to suicide prevention, to, you know, whatever it is that you see that your community has a need for. If we don't dig in and do it ourselves, we can't expect for anybody else to catch fire and to want to jump in either. So I would say that if you see the need, just go ahead and meet that need, because a lot of times you may very well be the person that's chosen to meet that need.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, thanks for that information. And guys, on your screen right now, you see the email address, hopeforclarendonccounty@gmail.com. And currently, right now, donations can be mailed to, and if you're sending a check, make the check out to Clarendon School District 1, P.O. Box 38, 12th South Church Street, Summerton, South Carolina, 29148. Guys, thank you so much for being here on Bounce Around Charleston. I appreciate you guys doing it. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I wanted to add that with this P.O. box that was provided is temporarily for right now. So, you know, I know that a lot of times people often want to know exactly where their money is going to. Your money will be going to help the flood victims, the 2015 flood victims. Your money will be going there. We set up this temporary P.O. box because everything is happening so quick, and we were allowed to use District 1, but we also will be transferring the flood victim accounts over to a more private organization in which we can make sure that this funds get to the right people that it needs to get to. So we just want to encourage you that please give. It will go to the flood victims. They will receive the care and the things that they need, and this is only temporarily. And when we receive the new information, we will definitely get it back to you guys and allow you guys to put it up.
All right, you guys heard it here on Bounce Around Charleston. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks for having us.